a chance to admire the vast variety of her writing. So this is from Stein's children's book called The World is Round. And the title of this chapter is Rose Does Something. You don't have to see my Pokemon figure. Rose did not sing, but she had to do something. And what did she do? Well, she began to smile. She was climbing all the while, climbing, not like on a stair, but climbing a little higher everywhere. And then she saw a lovely tree, and she thought, yes, it is round. All around, I am going to cut rose is a rose is a rose, and so it is there, and not anywhere can I hear anything which will give me a scare. And then she thought she would cut it higher. She would stand on her blue chair, and as high as she could reach, she would cut it there. So she took out her penknife. She did not have a glass pen. She did not have a feather from a hen. She did not have any ink. She had nothing pink. She would just stand on her chair and around, even if there was a very little sound, she would carve on the tree, rose is a rose is a rose is a rose is a rose, until it went all the way around. Suppose, she said, it would not go around, but she knew it would go around, so she began. She put the chair there. She climbed on the chair. It was her blue chair, but it excited her. So not the chair, but the penknife, and putting her name there, that she several times almost fell off the chair. It is not easy to carve a name on a tree, particularly, oh yes, particularly if the letters are round, like R and O and S and E. It is not easy. And Rose forgot the dawn, forgot the rosy dawn, forgot the sun, forgot she was only one and all alone. There she had to carve and carve with care the corners of the O's and R's and S's and E's in a rose is a rose is a rose is a rose. Well, first she did one, and then the penknife seemed not to cut so well. So she thought she would find a shell or a stone, and if she rubbed her knife hard on it until it shone, it would cut again, just as it did before the knife began to groan. So she had to climb up and down on the chair, and she had to find a stone, and she had to go on, and at last, well, was it still dawn? Was there a sun? Well, anyway, at last it was more than begun. It was almost done, and she was cutting in the last rose. And just then, well, then her eyes went on, and they were round with wonder and alarm, and her mouth was round, and she had almost burst into a song because she saw on another tree over there that someone had been there and had carved a name, and the name, dear me, the name was the same. It was Rose. And under Rose was Willie. It made Rose feel very funny. It really did.